How many times have you searched up on YouTube an easy way to get XP and end up more confused than you started off? Well, I did that too many times, so I will give you some simple ways to get XP. There are really only 4 straightforward ways to get XP before the methods start getting more complicated. The methods will be listed by dimensions, starting with the overworld. Number 1. The mob farm. I don't really recommend the mob farm for worlds, but if you want a safe way to get XP, build a mob farm. I actually made a double mob farm design ages ago. You can use it if you want, but the quality is quite bad. Make sure to build your mob farm in a deep sea biome for better rates. It might also help to set your render distance to 2 to prevent mobs spawning at other places. My main tip is don't make it pretty if you don't need to. Mob farms become a bit redundant after a while, and it just isn't worth the hassle making it look good to never go back again. Either go on a massive deforestation mission, use loads of dirt, use a cobblestone generator, or even a shrink duper for loads of free wool. This will deal with your minor XP needs. Number 2. Villager trading. Villager trading gives loads of XP and serves as a good way to get lots of XP before you get an even faster way to get XP. The most common way is just getting Fletchers and trading lots of sticks. You can also use fishermen with string trades, Fletchers with tripwire hooks, iron with weapon and toolsmiths, and so on. Villager trading can give you enough XP to get very much good enchantments, or basically enchantments that are good enough to go kill the ender dragon safely. Next up, quartz mining. Quartz is one of the more simple methods to get XP. Ore mining in general is good for getting XP, and quartz is just more sustainable. I personally recommend you keep the quartz, but that's just me. The only issue is mining it can take a while, and nether exploration can be a bit difficult. Quartz mining can really only give you a few level 30 enchants before it becomes tedious, and by then you've probably already killed the ender dragon. Number 4. Enderman XP farm. When you think of XP farm, this is probably what comes to mind first, and for a good reason. The Enderman XP farm is all you need for max enchants. Only advice I have is gathering enough materials to have a full enchantment table area extension to the XP farm, because it is very annoying just going back and forth. On the screen, I have all you really need for the extension. Now, I said there are 4 straightforward methods for XP. But there are also other methods. Number 1. /XP. I'm just joking. Number 2. Auto smelters. Using spawn chunk and furnace mechanics, you can build an auto smelter connected to an infinite fuel source for essentially XP bombs. This sounds very good, but it's actually not as good as it sounds. For one, the XP cannot be harvested immediately, but takes quite a long time to build up. Second, after you take the XP needs to build up again from scratch, which takes quite a bit of time. I only recommend this farm for people who don't need to enchant anything anymore or enchantment is rare, because in those cases, you'll have a very good way to get lots of XP. It's also generally good for people who don't want to grind for the XP, otherwise not as useful as other methods. And finally, better mob farms. The mob farm is good and all for XP and some materials, but it really has its limits. A Guardian XP farm or just many of the gold farm designs can give you way more XP compared to regular mob farms. The Enderman XP farm is also good, but if you want loads of XP, get a better farm. And that's pretty much it for the video. If you have another way to get XP in a generally efficient way, leave it in the comments down below because somebody might appreciate it. As for me, that will be the end of today's video. Until next time, goodbye.